Assalamualaikum and good day, everyone. This is the first time that we have decided to conduct a virtual leadership camp rather than having a physical leadership camp. As you know, due to the COVID-19 situation, and we could not afford to postpone or cancel the event because of the importance of leadership camp for our activities in Malaysia section. Anyway, thanks again for taking the time to join us in this series of presentations that we have provided. Hopefully you will take the time to go through each and every presentation that is provided. First of all, let me introduce you to the leadership team of IEEE Malaysia section. The top five people there at the top: past chair, chair-elect, honorable secretary, honorable treasurer, as well as myself. And this year we have decided to expand the portfolio into 7 different portfolios. We have student activities, Dr. Alpha; communication and newsletter, Dr. Haida; educational activities, Dr. Hafiz; humanitarian activities, Dr. Robia, which is a new portfolio we created. IR, Dr. Nordin handles industrial relations and professional activities, and a new portfolio led by Dr. Fakrul on strategic communication, as well as we also introduced since last year basically to make it part of the section XCOM student representative. For your awareness, IEEE strategic plan was developed for 2020-2025, highlighting several different key areas such as driving innovation, enhancing public understanding of technology, and a few other things. I don't want to go through each and every item, but just to highlight, such a document exists. Please go to their website, iep.org/strategic-plan. You'll be able to see all of the documents, all of the details about what IEEE wishes to do for the next 5 years. Don't forget also our mission, which is to foster technological innovation for the benefit of humanity. That's the most important element. Technology for humanity. So let's try to keep that in mind in whatever activities that we plan, in whatever events that we conduct. Try to make it for the benefit of humanity. Under the subject plan, they also highlighted the core values in terms of nurturing, in terms of community building, partnership, humanity. Try to go through and understand these. They also provided several goals that will be as a reference for all the IEEE community for the next 5 years. So next, I would like to highlight, starting from last year, we appointed 6 past chairs as our members of the section advisory committee. They have helped us in advising the direction for the committee. Has been very helpful to me as a section chair in sort of charting the path for Malaysia section. At the same time, they also assisted in the assessment of awards, and this year they will assist us during the election time as well. I would like to give a shout out or a recognition to a list of our members who have been working very hard at chapter level to section level, and as well as going to the region 10 level, as well as the HQ MGA level. So these are the people who have been appointed at these outside of Malaysia levels for 2020. Prof. Zuhaina on 2 portfolios, PES Long Range Committee, as well as Admission and Advancement Committee. So what that means is if you apply for senior membership, she will be one of the people looking into your applications. Professor Liu Kwan, EAB appointment, pre-university education, R10 EA committee, as well as chapter development committee for EMBS. Prof. Noliza, 2020 EAB certificates program committee. Faizal, our ESCOM member also on region 10 newsletter committee. Fakrul, also our ESCOM member, CAS, Educational Committee Chair, as well as our member from industry, Muhammad Rawidin, who is serving as the R10 Computer Society Coordinator. Last year, we started this program on IEEE Malaysia Distinguished Lecturer Program, MyDLP, and appointed 4 of our members who have specific expertise in specific areas. And last year, they have conducted several different talks at various universities. And under this program, Malaysia section supported their travel as well as accommodation. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight outstanding achievements of many of our members as well as chapters and student branches who have been given the awards under the 2019 IEEE Malaysia Awards. So we have, for chapters, we have outstanding large, medium, and small chapters, and these are the winners. Congratulations. We also have volunteer awards, outstanding volunteer, outstanding WE volunteer, outstanding YP volunteer. Unfortunately, there's no candidate for this year for YP. We also have these 3 winners under outstanding student branches and outstanding student volunteers. So congratulations to all of these volunteers. So let's talk about the structure of IEEE Malaysia. Under Malaysia section, there are various entities. We have council chapters, 2 of them, technical chapters, basically established under the societies, 24 of them at the moment. We have affinity groups consisting of WIE, YP, as well as consultants network group. We have 2 subsections, Sabah and Sarawak. We have 27 student branches across Malaysia, including Sabah and Sarawak. And under the student branches, officially, the SB chapters that are based on the SB chapters exist under the society as well as the Malaysia section. And there's also the SB affinity groups. So Malaysia section is a large entity. There are many different types of operational units, and there are more than 330 volunteers at the chapter as well as section level, excluding the student volunteers. These are the list of 29 chapters, affinity groups, as well as councils. These are the list of 27 student branches. The most recent one is UPSI, established last year. And these are the student branch chapters. The new one established this year is MMU PES student chapter. And there are 4 SB affinity groups at various universities as listed there. So one thing I would like to touch upon and membership, which is a very important one. I understand that Dr. Pauzi will be talking in somewhat detail on membership and membership development in a later video. But just want to highlight, this is basically the growth of our members starting from 2000 until 2019 last year. These are the numbers measured as of 31st December 2000, every year. So as you noted that our establishment was on the 20th July 1985. So we have been in existence for close to 35 years. So one thing I would like to highlight, if you notice in this particular chart, see the growth of member grade seems to be going down since 2014 and has not gone up since. As shown by the chart as well as the percentage chart on the right side. So one thing I would like to focus is, as you can see, senior membership has been growing. That's not by chance. That's because we have put a lot of emphasis on senior membership development. We have conducted many activities every year to elevate our members through our senior member elevation workshops. And student membership has been growing. We have a lot of support from our student volunteers as well as our members who are promoting membership at the various universities. So student membership has been doing okay. The 2 categories of membership that are having problem are the full membership, the normal members, and the graduate student membership. that has been sort of slowly declining. So for all of the chapters, my request is try to plan for activities that are tailored towards these targeted groups, the members as well as the graduate student members. Try to come up with some activities that can encourage them to join us and to retain their membership. On membership, I would like to highlight, I did some analysis of all the volunteers under chapters, affinity groups, as well as the council. And as you can see here, there are several chapters who have their volunteers either not renewing membership under the arrears category, or did not renew for the last at least 2 years under the inactive category. And there are some members who were not present in the membership database. So as a volunteer, it's our responsibility to keep our membership active. Go and check your status. If you have not renewed, please do. Try to advise all of your EXCOM members to renew, and reach out to the members out there on benefits of IEEE, encouraging them to register and be members. For this year, we at the moment we are planning to go ahead with the 18th SCOT 2020, which is hosted by UTHM on 27 to 29 September. Most likely it will be a virtual conference, but that has not been decided yet. So I would like to encourage all of you, to broadcast to your students, to your universities, to encourage them to submit to our conference, because the surplus from the SCOT event is normally used to support to support the activities for the students across Malaysia, for the student members across Malaysia. On top of SCOT, we also will be hosting the Region 10 Humanitarian Technology Conference, which is hosted by the Sarawak subsection together with the Malaysia section. So their conference is on the 1st to 3rd December 2020, supposedly at Swinburne University. So I do encourage you as well to submit papers. So far they have not decided whether to change, but most likely by December, maybe it's possible to have it as a physical conference. So you may or may not be aware that we exist under Region 10. So let me talk a bit about Region 10. Recently on 7 March, they conducted a regional meeting. Typically, normally it's a physical meeting, but this year is special. The director decided to make it as a virtual meeting. So it was a one whole day in front of the laptop, basically. So you cannot go anywhere, right? So it was a good meeting. But what I would like to highlight is that all the contents of the meeting, all the presentations, all the posters were shared at this website as shown on the right side there. You can go to that website. You can download each slide. You can download all the materials that may be useful for you to make a plan, to do your planning, to decide what we can do. And most importantly is many of them come up with some initiatives with funding that you can apply. So try to go through and find out those. I also would like to highlight a couple of slides from the Region Director's presentation. As you are aware, this year is quite special for Region 10 because the President is from Region 10, Professor Toshio Fukuda. We have a couple of other people, Kuk Jin Chun, past Region Director, also Vice President of MGA. We have Kazuhiro Kosugi, Vice President of Technical Activities, basically handling all of the societies, and our Region Director, Professor Akinori. And Professor Akinori shared his areas of focus during his tenure as a director. One of them is to upturn member retention rates. This has been a critical area. Retention has always been a critical area. I have highlighted this when I handled membership development in 2017, 2018. We have done quite a number of things. So at the chapter level, please do focus on how to retain your members, right? Quality of conference, one key area, industry relations, as well as entrepreneurship. So at section level, these are also important areas that we are focusing on, the bottom four. Um, just for your awareness, at the MGA level, HQ, they have been discussing about region realignment. This is due to the current imbalance because there are so many members in Region 10, but the number of directors that are represented at the MGA level that are having votes is much lower, only one per region, so with a very large number of members. So they have been highlighting this, and during the R10 meeting, the director highlighted that as of now, the subcommittee have decided that they will continue internal discussion, but at the same time, they have appointed a third party, some kind of consultant, to look at ways on how to create the 10 regions to make it more representative. They have decided to maintain 10 regions, but how to split them, they are not so sure. So based on the current status, there are several different options of how they are exploring on how to break the regions. Yeah, as you can see here, these are the top three options. There are other options as well. Just for your awareness. There are also some new IEEE products and services that you may want to get to know, and also something that you can share to your members, to other volunteers. One of them is IEEE app, which you can use to create personalized experience where when you open the page, you will see all the news, all the information that are relevant, mostly technology information that are relevant to you to get your day started. I use this, I open it on a daily basis to see what's going on. So you can also use this to get connected to other members and a few other things. There's also this learning network, which now has close to 1,000 different courses. Contents are created by different partners as listed there. Go ahead and visit. There are a lot of technical courses as well as soft skill leadership courses, personal development courses. Try to check it out and see how that can benefit you. One new member benefit introduced this year is the Amazon Web Services Activate program by the IEEE Entrepreneurship Initiative. So they are providing free access to Amazon Web Services for those members who are looking into doing big data and those sort of things. So you can actually go to the website and create, using your IEEE account, free access to Amazon AWS. So as a volunteer, it's very important that you yourself get to know what is IEEE, what resources are available, what are the things that you need to know in order to best serve the members within your chapter. So as an example, Center for Leadership Excellence has been there for many years. Go check it out. There are different kinds of trainings available depending on your portfolio. For example, based on my experience handling membership development, for example, there are different kind of trainings available. There are different templates, different reports, collaterals that you can use to conduct and plan your activities. I also would like to sort of flash through links that you can use later on. There's different links available that you can go and visit on students, on WIE, on YP, as well as on senior member development, on loyalty program, OU analytics for those who need to access to the member database. So with that, I would like to sort of thank everyone for listening. Hopefully we will have a good year, even though it's going to be a challenging year because of COVID-19. But anyway, when you do plan for your activities, think about the safety of your members, safety of your volunteers. If it makes sense to do it physically, do it. If it's not, maybe go for virtual event. So yeah, with that, good luck and see you maybe hopefully when the MCO is over. Thank you.